So I want to congratulate the ones that have made it through the marathon thus far. And for those who haven't, you'll forever be remembered. Now, this here is Routine. This is made by Lunar Software. It was comprised by 3 people, which is surprising because that's something that you don't see quite often. And I'm recording this intro after I finish the game. The reason I'm doing this is because I have no idea. To be fair, I didn't like the original intro, so I wanted to redo it, and I accidentally deleted the game, so I'm using the background footage from the original intro. Very strange. But yeah, this is made by Lunar Software, and like I said, it's made by 3 people. Obviously, they've had some contributions by other studios, so it's not just them, but they are the main ones that did the heavy lifting and stuff, so it is pretty cool to see that. This is an indie studio, and it did take them 13 years to make, so I think I was 13 when they started production of this game. So that's insane. That's crazy. I am 26 now. So I was around 13 when they started. That is crazy. Also, they do have some contributions from Mick Gordon. If you guys don't know who that is the guy that made the Doom 2016 soundtrack and I think Doom Eternal soundtrack before he got booted off Bethesda. So he is a legend in the music industry, at least the gaming industry. I don't know what other stuff he makes outside, but um, from what I've heard in this game, killer music, man. Love it. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and start the video because I don't want to make this too long because I do have a habit of that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say.
We started this journey together, chasing the unknown, seeking what we could not see. But now, we're lost.
Okay, and just like that, we're in. I gotta say, every time I watch that intro, it's fantastic. I love it. I get goosebumps all the time. It feels like a interstellar film. It feels like what's that director? What's that guy called? Christopher Nolan. Yeah, there we go. The one that made Interstellar. It feels like I'm watching one of his films. But it always gives me goosebumps, man. I love that intro. The music, oh, fantastic. I don't know the songs that Mick Gordon contributed into this game. I don't really know. Maybe they got some like different composers and maybe he tossed game design, maybe. I don't know if he made any music for this game or not. I couldn't tell you, but we'll see. If we're able to beat this game, we'll see in the credits exactly who made what. All right, so let's read this because I've read this like 100 times. All right, job title: Senior Software Engineer. Duties: Assess and debug core ASN systems for operational anomalies. All right, Department Security. Union Plaza Correspondence So originally I said it was Kai, but it's K or Key, whatever they say in the recordings. I don't exactly know anymore. I'm just gonna call her K because the K is more prominent than the E and I, so I'm just gonna call her K. All right, administrative agreements, non-disclosure agreement signed, medical clearance form signed, isolation understanding agreement signed, lunar standards and protocol waiver signed. Nice. Okay. So this right here is pretty much how we interact with everything. This is everything in the game right here. And similar to how Alien Isolation was with their mini games and their computers being like this, it's pretty similar to how Alien Isolation had it. The only thing is that Alien Isolation had like funny games and stuff that you can play on there. This doesn't have that. This is usually like emails, open up doors, and just your basic stuff. Okay. So we're gonna read what this says. From Union Plaza, HQ Security. Okay. To Isolation Room 03. Welcome, external software engineer. Union Plaza would like to thank you for accepting the contract to access and debug our core ASN systems for potential software anomalies. Your primary point of contact at Union Plaza will be Kei Koyama. We are glad to have you with us and appreciate your role in helping Union Plaza thrive. Cute. All right. I guess I have to do a form now. This is just like the tutorial. So you press this, and then no, it was this. No, come on. Here we go. There we go. See, I saw a comment on some YouTuber's channel that said the controls are the real crime for controllers. Because like on keyboard and mouse, I think it's less of controls versus on controller, it is terrible. I mean, I'm pressing over 3 buttons here. They have me doing rituals and throwing gang signs at the controller. All right. Okay, so pretty much like Alien Isolation, we get to peek around corners and stuff. Okay, one more time. Okay, now we get to tippy toe, up and down, up and down, up and down. Yes, sir. All right. Come on. Click. Okay. There we go. In order to improve our services, please rate the following. Catering options. I guess we're going to say perfect with that. The washing facilities. I guess this is where he would shower. It looks pretty clean. I mean, I've seen worse bathrooms in horror games, so this is definitely not on the dirtiness scale. I would consider this the cleanest bathroom I've seen in horror games. So we're going to say that it's... I mean, there's no door, so the water's going to go all over the place unless the door comes out of the wall or something. We're going to say good. And then the in-room entertainment system. Yeah, I don't see a TV. Like, the few times that I've played this, I've looked around and I've not seen a TV. So, unless that's the TV right there, which, by the way, that's barely visible, I'm gonna give this a 1, fair. You can't say anything negative on the reviews. You can't say terrible. You can put fair, which is, I guess, in a way, still good. I mean, I don't know why they would do that, but it is what it is. Okay, now we gotta go over to print. In order to use the terminals throughout Union Plaza, you must have your ID. The ID must be displayed on your breastplate and remain visible at all times. Okay, so let's print out our ID. And of course, they make you do the tutorial again. Look at, like, I'm gonna try to take a picture of how many buttons I'm pressing right now. It feels like I'm throwing up gang signs, dude. Like, honestly. Too many buttons. Okay, what is this? Due to current health and safety protocols, wearing a pressure suit and helmet and displaying your ID on your breastplate is mandatory at all times. I forgot. We have to wear a helmet. Alright, here we go. Alright, chapter 1, birth. Yes, sir. Alright, now we can go outside. Pretty cute. So this is, I guess, the isolation area. This is where you go and isolate yourself from the horrors of the moon or whatever creatures in this station. I have seen some funny moments in this game with a weird creature. I don't want to spoil it because it's probably a prominent thing in the later story of this game. That's if it even has a story. I think it does. But it uses visuals to tell it. I don't know. I don't know too much on that.
Vast, alluring, magnificent. Welcome to Union Plaza, your gateway to the lunar frontier. Please take a moment to appreciate the breathtaking panorama of the moon's surface stretching out before you, a sight that has captivated humanity for generations. Now that you've successfully concluded your isolation, we invite you to proceed to the meeting room, A1, for an informative induction session on the Cosmonaut Assistance Tool.
Oh wait, so this is where they put newbies in, I think. Yeah, this is where like the newbies come in and I guess they isolate them. They do tests and stuff and then they do the orientation and then they send them off to do their jobs. Pretty cool. Okay. One thing I do like about this game is that sometimes it'll be realistic. Like, look at this. Like, you can't tell me this doesn't look like a picture. It looks realistic as hell. And I do like how you can see the scuffs and stuff on the glass. I did remove the grain that this game had. I mean, it was too grainy, so I removed it. And I mean, it left me with this. So it's a nicer visual. So, yeah, I mean, I was going to leave it with the green on, but then I realized, I was like, ooh, that looks pretty bad. So I removed it, and then it looked, I guess in a way, it looked sharper. So I like that style more than the grainy. Some games do have nice grain, and I'll leave it. Because sometimes they'll just force it on the game, and you can't remove it. So thank you, developers, for that. But sometimes they just put it at 100. And the entire game might as well just be, like, static. Alright, I did read some of these last time. Let me see. Oh, that one. I miss my dog. That one was pretty funny. Yeah, I would too, honestly, if I was trapped in the isolation chamber. Happy birthday, Moon Pal. Happy lunar year. Icy says, you're amazing. Try to beat... What does that say? Try to beat my Menial Tame score? I dare you? Okay. Looking for chess players. Meet me at 1900. Alright, well, I don't know if my character's good at chess, but it doesn't hurt to try. Alright, so I usually close doors in video games. Since this is the tutorial level, I'm just gonna leave the door open because it doesn't really matter. I doubt something's gonna come in. For the few times that I've done this, nothing has come into the rooms yet. So, you know what? We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so this right here is the cat. This is pretty much just like an overview of what the buttons do. The backlight says something goes in there. The PDA, and then you got the power, the battery, cosmonaut, what is it? Assistance, I think that's what it was. Assistance tool, yeah. That's what it stands for, CAT. A cosmonaut assistance tool. We're going to read more about it in that orientation. I mean, to be fair, you do get a lot of information tossed at you from the start, which is pretty cool and all, but most people that play this, especially the horror game community, or the horror genre community, is that how you say it? The video game, the horror genre community, I don't remember, I don't care. Anyways, you guys know what I mean. Most of the people just want to get a nice scare. Obviously, it's nice when they have like stuff like this. It makes the game even more realistic and more terrifying. The fact that you have to do a lot of these things and memorize it in order to move on to the next level and not get killed, it is pretty cool. It adds an extra layer of realism, but for the most part, most people ain't taking notes on this, bro. Okay, so here we go. Cat orientation. Yes, sir. All right, welcome to your cat orientation and PDA overview. Here you will learn the basics of how to operate your cosmonaut assistance tool and make the most of your PDA personal data assistant. Please read the following pages carefully. Your cat is powered by lithium-ion batteries, of course, because everything is these days. I mean, we can't really find any new technologies. And when we do, they take about 50 years to develop. So we love lithium batteries. You will need to keep your cat powered to use all of its functions. Remaining battery power is displayed on the battery. This will be visible while inspecting the cat when a battery is inserted. If you haven't already done so, locate a battery and insert it. Okay. And the batteries are in here. It's been about maybe a day or two since I last attempted to play this game. I think that's it. Yep, it's pretty much okay. And it's already turned on. Okay, I see it. Because I was kind of wondering last time when I read it, I was like, where does this say exactly the percentage? And it's these little things right here. These little bars. I just thought it was a design originally, but it's not. I gotta remember that to exit out of the gun is Y. I always crouch because usually I like it. This works as a little menu, so it is a little strange because when you're in menus you press B and then you go back. But now with this one, okay. Now let's get you connected to your PDA. Insert your cat and press the wireless access button marked with the following symbol. Wireless access can also be used to connect to various devices through Union Plaza. Here we go. All right, this pretty much just works as a save feature, so you encounter this. And also it does have like tasks, the database, media, and then hardware. So if you want to know what version your cat's running, just go to hardware and it'll tell you. So let's see. Software. Yeah, right here. Wireless access revision 2.1. And then the software version 554. Okay, we're going to go to tasks. And then this right here is pretty much where you're going to get your codes and stuff. So if you go over to database, it's going to give you the elevator numbers. So this is where you're going to encounter passwords. So the database is where you encounter the passwords, and then the tasks just displays what you got to do. Pretty much like, your map. Because you don't get a map in this game. So this is your map. Sadly. All right, it's 6948. All right, and that's pretty much it. After that, that's it. Okay, so 6948.
unwavering commitment to the safety and success of the lunar community.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I know how these games work. I know how they work. Anything that has to do with a space station and you're the only human there, it doesn't go well. I mean, just ask Alien Isolation how it went for Ripley. It didn't end well. It never ends well. So, any video game that takes place, I mean, Dead Space. Like, come on now. We can't forget about Dead Space. It took place in a giant space station. Or a giant ship, but it technically is in space. And guess what? Everything happens as soon as they take something from a weird planet and then they bring it on board, just like Alien. We should maybe stop taking things that look sus and bringing them on board and then wondering why everything turned into shit. Alrighty. So I got lost in this area. This is one of the areas that I actually got lost in for about 20 minutes. I couldn't figure it out. And I'll show you guys in a second why I got lost exactly. So this right here is our computer. This is where we have to interact with pretty much like the other one. However, it'll make you go on a quest to look for these two things. Which is a little funny because I thought originally we were just going to open that door and then go right through it. But no. There's a lot of things that we have to do before we get to unlock these two things and go through that door. And then we get to unlock other doors after this, so it's going to be great.
We need to shut down the ESN. Everyone's scattered or in hiding. And the only two people with security access to the ESN are me and Kay. If I don't make Kay's your only shot. Find her. Shut it down.
Alright, we gotta look for Kay. Scan invalid. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything with this. So... Oh, yeah, and then at the bottom one, it's pretty much just the password. So you have to get both of those things. So I'm gonna show you exactly why I got lost. So this right here doesn't really tell you anything, right? Like, you know, you can... Maybe like, I don't know, maybe it has like a... Oh, maybe it does actually. Hold up. That right there. So, okay, so never mind. I am stupid. So it kind of tells you where you have to go at the bottom, but it doesn't really give you an indication. The only reason why I know that we have to shoot that thing right there is because I had to look it up. If you didn't look it up, I guess you would be stuck. That would be my best bet, because I was stuck for 20 minutes, and I mean, I even had this out and everything, and like look, even, you know, it's even taking you to this right here, so it doesn't exactly tell you where you have to go, because it's telling me to go somewhere completely different. So it kind of sucks, you know. I wish they had like a little mini map at least to tell you where you have to go. Okay, hold up. We have 2. Can we not get a battery? Okay, I guess these are recycled. But yeah, it's kind of funny because 20 minutes looking at that. All you have to do is just shoot the little box. Okay, so this right here, like I said previously, you have to just press this. And then you can just save. And then there you go. So if we go to... No. Let's go over to tasks. So now we have new tasks. We completed this. ASN access ID and then the ASN key code. So that's what we have to do now. And we're gonna go over to the mall. Don't go here. Don't go here. I did that, and this is, you don't go here. You go here first, because you're gonna get lost here, and well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but just don't go here. Just trust me. Never go anywhere that says living quarters. I learned that from Silent Hill 2. Wait, what is this? Oh, never mind, that's turned off. You know what this reminded me of the first time I did this and saw him? It reminded me of Adventure Time. What was that? What was that? That Game Boy, the Game Boy character. Was it BMO? I think it was called BMO or something. Yeah, I think it was called BMO. That's what it reminded me of when I first saw this little, I guess, computer, because it looks like a computer with legs. So, I guess that's what it is. So if you have any questions, just press IC and it'll pretty much just activate them. Alright, what does this say? Cat overview, ultra view, module and security meeting. Meeting objective. Discuss the potential risk that the cat ultra view model causes for security in Union Plaza. Meeting agenda. Discuss the already identified issue for viewing fingerprints on terminal screens. Resort guests have submitted complaints of kids pointing the cat at them and laughing, and a general noise complaint of the Moon lobby right outside of O'Neill's Electronics. General discussion of pros cons of the cat UltraView model. Action items: get an UltraView module from O'Neill's Electronics to test the capabilities of viewing terminals in different scenarios. That's kind of crazy. So the kids pointed at people and they get to see where the fingerprints are. It's pretty funny. Yes, sir, a battery. Hey man, kids are always doing just kid stuff. They're always just minding their own business. Okay, please log in with your ID. All right, I think that's 3812. I think we have a completely different login ID than last time. All right, what is your business for today's visit? Pleasure, business, business. If you are here for the cat module security meeting, please make your way to conference room M01 in the mall. Thank you for checking in. An elevator to the mall is on its way. Unable to call the elevator. Nice. I need help, buddy. I need your help. I like how we're trusting the robot. So, pretty much you just called us stupid. Hey man, the elevator's broken, okay buddy? That's why I need your assistance. If not, trust me, I would have gotten on there. I wonder how... I wonder how fast this little robot thing can run. Now I'm curious. Hey, how fast can you run, buddy? I mean, the legs don't really seem like they can run all that fast. Unless he has like a sports mode. Which he probably does, to be honest. Like, I'm... Like, I'm a fast walker. Like, I'll walk. I say I'll whack. I'll walk. Jesus. I'll walk pretty fast, so... This thing looks pretty slow, so it better... If I'm coming to a space station for, I guess, for business or whatever, I expect this thing to keep up with me. Okay, we're gonna save right here. Save. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold up. I think we have to turn this on? No, guess not. Where did I have to go again? Oh, when your cat screen distorts, warps, use the degauss feature on your cat. Is that what it says? It looks like this. Okay. See, I gotta remember to stop doing that. All right, here we go. I do like how everything is interactable in this game. At least, for the most part, all the things that we can interact with are interactable. Everything else, like, you can't pick up anything. I do like when we crouch, we can also see our weapons. It's pretty cool. I just wish we can interact with other things. Like, we could toss it at the robots. That'd be nice. Just grab something, toss it. That way they can move. And we can try to escape from them. But I will say, the robots, they don't run. They're actually super easy to run away from. They're really not difficult at all. Okay, what am I supposed to do now? I think there was something we had to shoot at. Was it here, perhaps? I don't think so. Let me out! Let me out! Oh, wait. I think I know what it was. Here it is. There we go. Yeah, this is terrifying, dude. Like, they're actually very terrifying robots. But they don't run, so you can easily evade them. But when they catch you, though, that's when it's pretty difficult. Oh! Yo! I'm out. See? That's what I mean. See, they're pretty easy to run from. But Jesus Christ, like, when they spot you, it's terrifying. I'm running. Whew. Okay, what does this say? The security meeting at 15:30 CTC has been moved to John's office. Okay, Megazone. Alright, I know where we gotta go. Okay, I think we are successfully in the clear. Alright, what does this say? The exit shutters to the mall elevator keeps shortening. Is that what it says? What is that? Give it a restart here and then open it via the security office at the back of Megazone. Okay. I don't think I can. Oh, maybe we have to open this and then we can give it a reset. Is that what the word was? Not restart. It was it was reset, I think. I'm out. Woo! I'm out. Yeet. Crouch like your life depends on it. Oh yeah, and by the way, we can actually play a arcade game in this game. This is actually pretty cool. Check this out, guys. Okay, we're gonna press start. Here we go. All you have to do is just use your thumbsticks and then that's it. Just point at where they're telling you to point at and that's it. Jesus, this is getting pretty difficult now. It went too fast. That's pretty cool though. I like when developers do that. Hold up. I think it was right here. There it is.
I shouldn't be recording this. When I returned from the perimeter check, a Type 5 escorted me directly to the ASN. No explanation, and definitely not protocol. They'll bury it. I know they will. I know what I saw, but what was that? That thing sprouting from the body? Okay, get the footage. Make a copy. Don't let them hide it.
It is such a pain to read emails in this game. I'm not reading them. I'm just giving you guys, the best viewable area to read these emails. And yet somehow when you're scrolling, it either scrolls way too fast or it just bugs out and scrolls all the way towards the bottom. Like sometimes it's a little clunky, sometimes it's responsive. It just depends. Because your character also moves down too. Seeing as you can't use this one, because this one you move around. This the right thumbstick is the only one you can actually move your camera around. That's why it's clunky. Because there's really you can't distinguish both of them. You can't really there's no way you can disable one to just use this. I mean you can technically if it was like a proper menu, but with this, the controllers just kinda all the buttons just are mashed up all together, so it is a little strange. Okay, that's open. This is pretty cool. It's like flowers or something. Honestly, I could see why it's a potential security risk, you know, because kids can probably, in the hands of the wrong person, they could do a lot of damage. So it makes sense, but at the same time, like, you can't just, I don't know, make like a version where it restricts certain things from people if they don't have like the proper clearance. Like maybe that's why we have. Oh, I thought the enemy was coming. But this does technically take place in what was it? The 80s, 1980s. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Woo! They seem to be everywhere. Okay. I think we were able to dodge him. Oh. Oof. Okay, so I don't know exactly what we gotta do here. Electronics, this way. Here it is. I don't like the sound of that. This is pretty cool, man. I like the aesthetic of this game. Okay, nice. Now we have the module. We pretty much get to see fingerprints now. Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Thank God. We're gonna save right here. Just in case if we die, we don't have to do all that again. Okay, emails. I don't know if we already saw this or not. I think we did. I think we did see. I think the emails that are here were the same ones in the previous computer. Alright, keypad. Hold up. I think we're supposed to remove this. No. Maybe this right here. No module selected. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I guess we scan it. So it is... Okay, so it's 3, 4, 5, and then 7, if I'm correct. Okay, nice. Closed door, open door. Oh, and that uses a battery too? So, okay, so for every time we use the cab, we have to pretty much use a new battery. I thought it was going to be like half of a battery for stuff like that. And then maybe if we shot it, obviously it takes one chunk. But no, every time you use it for whatever, it'll just take 1 bar. We love that. Locked? I thought it switched. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 7. There we go. This looks pretty real. I'm not gonna lie. I love the visuals in this game. It did take them 13 years, but obviously with 3 developers, it is gonna take quite a long time to make. It reminds me of Scorn, because Scorn took a long time too. And I know a lot of people were joking about how Scorn was just in its beta. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I wish I can help you. But yeah, Scorn did take a long time to make too, and people were joking that it was just a beta, and that the real game was gonna come out in like 2070. So it was pretty cool. No, I kind of feel bad for the robot. Time to go, time to go, time to go, time to go. Another one. Fantastic. Hey, look at the fish. I don't even think it's real. Actually, no, I think it's automated. It's one of those automated fishes. Whew. Hopefully they didn't spot me. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Yeah, that's right. Get your chappy ass out of here. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't know if he's shut down or not. I think I'm in the clear. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's terrifying. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. How? There's no way, my guy. There's no way. There's no way. How did he even see me? Yeah, that's right. Get your clanker ass back to where you came from. Oh man, I couldn't even... I wasted 1 battery too. Where did he even come from? I even checked. Hopefully he doesn't get me. Okay, that is... This one. This one. This one and this one. Was it that one? Oh, come on. Oh, it was this one, and this one. What? Was it wrong? Isn't that like... The warmest one is the first one, right? Oh, wait, no. I know what I did wrong. It was this one, this one, this one, and then this one. There we go. Really? The least warm one is the last one, you would think. That is so strange. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. I'm not following with this. Like, what? Yeah, it would be 1 and then 6. I hear him, I think. Maybe I'm supposed to go back. Maybe I'm missing something. Hold up. I could be missing something. We're gonna go back to the arcade and see what we're missing here. Because if we're missing something, then it'll have to be... Okay, so we were supposed to go here again. Maybe here? Hold up. Let me... Mall exit. Okay, so that's playground. Playground, closed door. Media. Oh, hold up. Okay, so maybe we were supposed to watch that video. And then, after watching that, we could open the door? Okay, so we wouldn't be able to open that door yet. Okay. Let's... Oh! Hello there, buddy! Let's try to go back. And maybe that's why it didn't let me. Because I had to first go back here. And then... after watching the video, we get to open the door. Because I was wondering, like, dude, that combination, there's no way that combination is not working. It's the biggest thumbprint first, and then the smallest one is the last one. Nope, 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 nope. Hopefully bro doesn't wake up. Alright, it was 9716, I believe. Okay, maybe I placed it wrong again. No, that's the right one. 7. And then maybe 6-1. No. Okay guys, so check this out. If you guys have been stuck on this, like my dumbass, all you have to do was just grab this and then align it to whatever this tells you. So the code that we were entering before was not it. That's why there was that one number off. So we're gonna do 0, 8, 1, 7, and I think that should be it. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna access door. Finally, dude. Jesus, this took me a long ass time to figure out. If the game would have, like, told me about it, then maybe. Okay, I think we have to switch modules here. Here we go. And now we have to kind of just, what do I have to do here? There we go. And then shoot that. There we go. I think that's all we had to do. Yep. Now the doors should be open. I think they are opened. Or maybe not. Hold up. I gotta see this. No, they're not opened. Did I even shoot it? Okay, I think I did. I only have one left, so we have to pray that these guys don't come at us. Okay guys, so I made my way over to the Mega Zone because I completely forgot that we had to go back here and open the door. There we go. Now it's opened. Nice. That is pretty much it. That's all we had to do. And I completely forgot about that. This comes to show... Oh. We're out, we're out, we're out. I don't like the sound of that. Oh dear. That's locked. That's locked. This is no good. This is no good. Oh. Jesus Christ. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. Nope, 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 nope. Goodbye. Goodbye. Adios. Jesus Christ. They're all on me right now. They're all on me. Move, 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 move. Go, 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 go. Woo. Oh, dear Lord. Chapter 2, Incision. Oh my god, guys. Listen. That was insane. I'm just gonna leave it at that. To be fair with you guys, the ending was pretty intense. Hey, look, a drill. That's pretty cool. It's not D-Walt or Milwaukee. It's, what is that, Ion Con or whatever it is? That looks kind of eh. Jesus, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this was actually pretty cool. Oh, no! No! Icy! Aw, poor little computer thingy robot. Quit ripping the chat for Icy. Not all robots are made equal, man. That's a perfect example right there. I wonder if, like, if we call him, can we? Aw. Poor robot. He did help us when we needed him, so he will be missed. But that was kind of crazy.
Days pass, but nothing changes. It's like time forgot to take me with it.
Did we just wake up in here? What is going on? Or did somebody, like, drag us in here, perhaps? Are there more humans? This is pretty interesting. Honestly, I like the game. Is there a lot of things that you have to interact with and pretty much read and use common sense? Yes. I like common sense. That's why I suck at this game. However, I will give them points. They did a fantastic job with the atmosphere. It almost reminds me of Alien Isolation, but without a map and weapons. So pretty much the beginning part of, or like the beginning half of Alien Isolation. Oh, man. I don't think there's a difficulty to this game. I think it's just hard or medium. Maybe this is easy mode. I don't know. Maybe the developers will add a hard mode later down the line with this game. Who knows? I couldn't tell you. If they do, it's gonna be insane because, dude, this is already pretty difficult. It's not difficult in the sense that the robots are a presence. I mean, the robots are kind of eh. It's more of the fact that you have to interact with lots of things to progress into the game or progress through the game. I usually never play games like that. I mean, Total Chaos was similar in a way because you did technically have to craft and do all these sorts of things, and there was no map, so you kind of just have to move around the map and figure out where the next area is. But the rule of thumb was, if you saw an enemy, then that's where you gotta go. Over here is different because you gotta go and read a paper, and then the paper will tell you to go to this other place, and then that paper will tell you a code to the first door, and then that door will tell you a code to the other door, and then after doing all that, boom, you officially made it to the door. But yeah, guys, that's gonna conclude it. This is the farthest I've got. Sorry if the video is chopped with edits. I do apologize. I did not intend for that to happen. However, I mean, this is almost like an hour and 40-minute playthrough, which is insane. You guys are not gonna see none of that because half the time it was just me moving and doing stupid stuff. So you guys are probably gonna get like maybe a 40-minute video, perhaps maybe an hour. Who knows at this point. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.